Hey there, kiddos. It's Uda. Been a while if you've been around a while. And if you're new here, welcome. I like to do some how-tos, some tips, some tricks, and maybe some exploits, and, well, dang it, Palworld is addictive. I'm here to make your Palworld experience a little bit better. Make it easier to get the pals that you want, boss pals specifically, and help you out in some things that the game is meant to help you with, but honestly, it's not quite there yet. So why don't we just jump right into it? First off, we have dungeon bosses. You know, those little caves dotted around that you can go instance into. Those are what I refer to as dungeons. Other people probably do too, so I'm not taking credit for that one. But you go through the dungeon, you get to the boss room, and there's a pal you already have. A pal you just don't want. Well, we can fix that for you. And here's how. First off, you make your way to the boss room and you spawn in the boss. Easy enough right there. You check it out, you're like, not for me. No, not this one. So what you're going to want to do is backtrack through the previous room and through the room before that. You want to go back about 2 rooms and the boss will despawn. So when you make your way back on over to the boss room, a new boss will spawn. And is it what you want? Is it what you were hoping for? I don't know. Maybe. Not for me, though. So we're going to try it again. And you can repeat this as necessary as many times as you need. Due to the dungeons having slightly different layouts, you know, you might want to find a different way to backtrack, but for the most part, just go back 2 rooms away from the boss room and you should be good to despawn him and go back and respawn a new one. And what do you know? It's Killamari. I love that guy. Giant Killamari sounds good to me, so we're going to take this one out and I'll see you at the next tip. Now for our next trick, this is a very handy one considering the cooler does not work super well currently, as pals that you have working on your base tend to wander off more often than you want, and that really defeats the functionality of the cooler. So this little trick is a way to reset the timers on your food. First way is, as you've just seen, if I pop the food over into another inventory, like the food box, a chest, what have you, it resets the timer. Very handy for your more extravagant dishes. Another way that you can reset the timer is to also just hit sort on your inventory, and that will reset all the timers on all the food you have in your inventory. It's a nice little trick for now until they, you know, get pals working a little bit more stably on the assignments you give them. Personally, I find this to be incredibly useful. Now, I know this is a little bit of a shorter video for the kind of content I usually put out, but never fear, I have more content for Palworld coming very soon, specifically an exploit/bug in the game, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, keep an eye out on my channel, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will have plenty of more tips, tricks, glitches, and exploits for y'all in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Later!